So authentication is very important or most important part for our web application. So in this video we'll learn how to implement AuthJS or NextAuth in our Next.js application. So for that we are now in the authjs.dev. So we are just getting started, and here you can read this. So after that you need to install the Next.auth beta. So I'm just gonna install it, just paste it out, and the heat I have already installed, so I don't need. So after that you need to copy this command and paste it, and it will generate a new or env.local file, and it will provide just a auth secret in your env file. And after that you need to create a auth.js file or js file in your root directory. So this is our root directory, this is our Next.js app, and our root directory is that, and we'll just copy it and paste it here. And we in this project we will use GitHub and Google, but for now I'm using GitHub. And for using GitHub you need some GitHub ID and secret, and it is a special type of GitHub ID and secret. So a special type name, it will automatically recognized by AuthJS, so you don't need to pass this this on the GitHub, because it is automatically. We don't need to do this, because but if suppose we don't have the exact this name, we just change the GitHubs or anything, just we need to use our special type of name. Then you need to pass the client ID and client secret in here. So we don't need it, we're just using GitHub, so we don't need the function. And make sure that this GitHub provider is from here, and you will find everything from here. So after that you need to create a slash in the app directory, you need to create /API as a folder name auth, and this is special type of dynamic route, and /route.ts in here. So I have already created, and just paste the 2 lines of code that is already provided in here. So for now we don't need the middleware, but you can use it. I don't use it. So this is our just basic functionality for auth. And now we are gonna create a new sign-in page for routing, and this is a group of route, it is auth to organize our code. And this is a server component, and you know server component does not support like on-change or form event. So for that we are using action, and you can use this action on the button like form action, and you can pass this function. So you need to must wrap this function in the form, without it will be not work. So we are importing sign in from the auth. So this is the auth in the root directory, and you need to use server directive. And if this is a client component, then you can use this function in another separate file with you can add use server on the top of your function. So this is our first sign-in page, and this is our user page. There we are just accepting session from auth. So this user is from the global auth, and we are using logout. If we don't have session.user, it is automatically just type safe, and then we will redirect in sign-in page. We are just display username, email, and image. And if we have user, then just logout button is showing up here. So if we log out, click login with GitHub, it will go to /user page, because on the callback URL we have given /user. So after logout, we are not able to access the user page. So this is the basic functionality of our app, and you will find you can add like Google Google APIs. You need to create credentials. You need to go console.cloud.google.com. then you can create credentials. I have credentials, so I don't need to pass. So if you need how to create credentials or how to get API from Google or GitHub, then feel free to reach out on the comment section, and I will provide the code on the description for this video. You will find everything. And for GitHub client ID and secret, you need to go GitHub settings on the right side of corner, the sidebar. You can settings, then developer setting, then you need to create a new GitHub app. And GitHub will not automatically provide it email after login. So if you need to access like login email, then you need to set up email from here. So permission and events, you need to go account permission, and you need to select email addresses, and you can access only read only and write only, and it will accept emails from any GitHub user will be login. Then so this is our app. You need to give a unique app name, and you need to give a unique your homepage URL after hosting your app. You need to add the hosted domain or origin, and on the callback URL you need to must slash your origin slash API auth callback GitHub. So everything is same. So this is our app, and so it is nothing, just we have created a new auth.js file. We have imported GitHub from Next.auth providers and GitHub, just pass it, and we have the same name. It will be automatically recognized because the name is it is a special type of name, and Next.auth will be automatically recognize this name and access this data. And if you just give another name, then you need to pass this another name in the GitHub as client ID and secret. Without it will not work. So you need to give the exact name. If you can give it like any name. So if you give any name, then if you give any name and without exact name, you need to pass it out in here like client ID, like this. So I have so we are using a special type of name. We don't need